You know, sometimes we think that if God is working in our lives, we would see something immediately. Something would happen. We would see a result immediately. Something would change, something would move, something would take place. But many times, nothing seems to be happening. Well, at least that's what we think. That's what we believe, that nothing seems to be happening. Because everything looks the same, the same routine, the same prayers, the same quiet. And we start to wonder, is God really working? Is he doing something? In the Bible, in the book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 6, it says this: "Go to the ant, you sluggard, consider her ways and be wise." And when you really think about it, what do ants actually do? I used to love watching ants when I was small. You just see them carrying something small from one place to another, again and again and again. Nothing impressive, nothing dramatic, just a small, faithful movement. It almost looks like nothing is happening. You just sit there wondering, what on earth are they doing? Aren't they bored of going back and forth again? But if you leave them and come back a week later, you will be amazed at what they've done. They have built something incredible. They have built an amazing city. And even the church fathers, the Orthodox church fathers, they saw this. They looked at the ant as a small creature that could teach us a lesson of being faithful, of being obedient, of having order. And you see, what seems small and without importance to us, to our mind, is not small at all. And I feel that the Lord has been teaching me this all through this waiting season. And especially now after Pascha, we just celebrated Orthodox Easter, Pascha on Sunday. And this is a time of resurrection, of new life, of renewal. And I keep feeling and hearing in my prayers as I pray, just be faithful in all you do. Just be faithful in all you do. Not only the visible things, but also in the hidden ones, in those things that others may not see. Just be faithful. And I'll be honest, I will be very honest, it's not easy. It's not easy. There are days that I struggle. There are days where I feel tired and frustrated and impatient. And I keep saying, when, Lord? When is something going to change? When am I going to see a change? And all I keep hearing is, just continue being faithful in what you're doing. In those everyday moments, just continue being faithful. Where you are, be faithful. You see, a life in Christ is not built in one moment. We've all heard and probably have said the saying, Rome was not built in one day. So nothing is built in one emotional experience or in one powerful day, but it is built slowly, with patience, with obedience, with faithful and small steps. A strong marriage, it's built in small daily choices. A relationship, a true relationship, is built over time. So the same applies for our spiritual life. It's built in those quiet moments with God, in prayer, in reading His Word, in trusting Him, in continuing doing what we are doing, being faithful where we are at that moment and with what we are doing. And the beautiful thing is, God doesn't ask us, to build a city in one day. He doesn't ask us, to change in one day. All He asks us to do is just take that small step with that tiny little grain, just like the ant. Just today. Just today. So if you feel like nothing is happening in your life right now, if you feel that every day is just a repetition, it's repetitive, nothing is changing, nothing significant is taking place, please don't despise it, because what feels small, what feels insignificant, what feels that is not moving to you is a part of something greater that God is preparing, that God is building in your life. You see, the question is not, do I see results? Because that's what we want. We want to see immediate results. We go on a diet. I know about myself. Go on a diet and I've been dieting one day and I'm expecting to see huge results the next day. Or I've been dieting for 3 days or a week and I'm expecting to see many kilos down. It doesn't go that way. The question is, am I being faithful in what I'm doing? Am I being patient? Am I taking that small step today in what I'm doing, where I am? Because if we remain faithful, one day, by the grace of God, we're going to look back. And where we once saw nothing, where we once saw something insignificant, something that didn't look like change, when we look back, we're going to see something beautiful, something strong, something firm, something that was built one small step at a time. It's just like when you build a home. You don't just say, today I'm going to build a home and boom, just like that, the house is built. No. It takes time. It takes steps. The same applies for everything in our life. Because God is doing something great in those small, faithful steps. So just keep on taking that small step daily, being faithful where you are and with what you are doing. Thank you so much for being here. And if you stayed until the end, thank you for watching. Thank you for your love and support. It means so much to me. Your comments, they honestly bring me so much joy. And please feel free to comment. I love reading them and I love replying to them. I may be slow in replying, but I do read them all. And if this video spoke to your heart, please share it with someone that might need encouragement today. And if you need prayer, please write your name down or a prayer emoji. Even if I don't know your name or the request, God knows. God knows. God knows your name. God knows what you need. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. And until next time, my friends, small faithful steps, and be blessed.